Hello, Starlights. Welcome to the Siren's Cove. I am Emuria, your Starlight Siren. Today's pick a card reading is focused around Gemini season and what you can expect during this time. So here I have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Go ahead and get grounded and centered within your body by taking a couple deep breaths. This will allow you space to have your higher self step through and your intuition to decide what your message is. And when you are ready, the timestamps are below and I'll meet you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this symbol right here, this is your Gemini season reading. Okay, so for your reading, I have the Lover's card, Ace of Cups, Temperance, the Hierophant, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So right away, I'm getting for you this sense of diving deeper into your intuition. Now, this is Gemini season, and Gemini season is ruled by the mind, the intellect. So right away, I'm sensing that during this time, you're being asked to use your intellect and balance it with your intuition. So the middle 2 cards, I have Temperance and the Hierophant. The Temperance is about, you see here, she has 2 different cups. And these 2 cups are trying to mesh together these 2 opposing forces. So in this sense, I'm getting that it's mixing your intuition with your mind, with your intellect. So taking that into consideration, we have the Lover's card here. And this is showing me that during this season for you, you're going to be attracting your divine soul or your divine purpose. There's this sense of new opportunities coming to you because we have the Lovers right next to the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is showing that there's this new relationship, there's this new creativity, this new opportunity, this emotional awakening, this purpose, this proposal. Anytime you see aces in the tarot in a reading, it's an opportunity from the universe. Now, since it's the cups, it's going to, again, be about the emotions inside of your body. And water is related to our intuition, and there's a lot of water in this reading. Even the Lover's card gives me, even though it's ruled by Gemini, actually, it's giving me water energy. So this is very much showing me that there is this opportunity for you to step into your inner knowing, stepping into your intuition and allowing your mind to help you get there. So with the Hierophant here, this is about spiritual wisdom. It's about tradition. It's your innate belief system that you've had and have built over a very, very long period of time, and that this period of building this up hasn't failed you. So it's your values. It is your inner guidance. It's your inner knowing. It's your mind bringing the forefront of the way that you are. And so we have here also the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, the pages in the tarot are also the youngest in the court cards. So I almost see them as the fools of the court cards. So there's this naive energy that's coming forth in this, but it's such a beautiful, beautiful opportunity to bring your ideas, your dreams, your sensitivity, your innocence, your inner child to the forefront. It's your intuition. All of this water energy is really asking you to bring your intuition more into the forefront of your being during this Gemini season, because we are going to have an opportunity here. There's definitely going to be something presented to you in this time, and it's going to be up to you how you're going to blend it all together, because we have Temperance here. So there might be something that you're going to have to heal or let go of, or both, in this Gemini season. So there is going to be an opportunity here, and with the Hierophant, I believe what is going to be asked of you to help you bring into balance whatever this new opportunity, this new thing that's coming into your life, whether it actually be a soulmate, is allowing your mind to slow down, to write down what it is that you value, what it is that you're looking for in this new creative endeavor, in this new emotional fulfillment, in this new cup, this chalice that is being brought forth to you. So you see here, there's a dove flying into this chalice, and doves represent peace, innocence. So again, there's this incredible new journey that you're going to be embarking on. And Gemini also rules friendships, family. So maybe there's this opportunity for new adventures to come in with your friends, with your family, or it really could be somebody's going to have their soulmate enter to their life. And it's going to be up to you. Whatever comes into your life, it's going to be asking you to bring into balance your emotional fulfillment with your tradition, what you've known, what you've been used to, and allowing new things to come into the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is very steady, very sturdy, but it also is the number 5. And 5 in numerology represents change. So there is going to be something that is absolutely changing in your life, but the outcome of this is going to be absolutely beautiful because we have the Queen of Cups here. So at first, or maybe in the middle of Gemini season, there's going to be an opportunity for you to heal something. So, and it's going to be emotionally. So if this is for a relationship, it's going to be asking you to look at how you have been in a relationship before in your life and what blocked you in that relationship. So maybe sometimes it's going to be asking you to put up a boundary or to break down a boundary that you've had. So here, this is really asking for you to open yourself up to receiving something that is going to emotionally fulfill your entire being and to allow your intellect, your mind, to help you get there. So with that, I am going to pull these next oracle cards. So I have energy, and I have best possible decision. So whatever is coming into your life is going to give you energy. It's going to be the best possible decision that you could have made for yourself. So with the energy card, a light inside my fire divine, energy fill me, make me shine. And best possible decision, Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. So Artemis, she is the goddess of the hunt and of the moon. She's also one of the moon goddesses, and it's really giving me Sagittarius energy. So with Sagittarius and Artemis, it's about the bow. It's about drawing back that bow and releasing the arrow and trusting and believing that is connected to your intuition, trusting and believing that wherever that arrow is going to be the best possible decision for you, and it's going to alight a fire inside your soul. It's going to be very, very fulfilling. It's just going to require you to rearrange some things in your life so that it's going to be the best possible way for this to unfold. Now I have a couple mermaid messages here for you. And the first one is high tide. There is an uprising of energy within you at present. We, the mermaids, know something profound is about to occur. Feel the exhilaration of anticipation and get ready for a celebration. And then we have the immersion. It's time to leave the shore. to no longer be an edge walker. Dive deeper. Let the waters of adventure surround you. To be granted your wish. Let go. Be bold and embrace the unknown. So I'm getting a sense that some of you are hesitant. Some of you, I feel like, are so caught up in what you're used to that you're blocking anything from coming in. So, and you feel that there is, see, we have energy in here a lot right now. Wow. So there is this energy that wants to start shining inside of you, but again, there's temperance here. So there's got to be patience, but recognize that there's a purpose in this waiting, in this patience. What's the phrase? Good things take time. So yeah, but also allow yourself to not walk on the borderline anymore and allow yourself to dive deep into your emotions. So I feel like you might be somebody who's guarded emotionally because of something that has happened in the past. You have these boundaries set up into play and it's kept you safe. So with that Hierophant here, it's time to change that. It's time to release that arrow and watch that arrow go wherever it will and trust. Trust, because we have the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups here and the Ace of Cups. Trust that you are being divinely led where you are meant to, and this is the best possible decision that you could possibly make because, again, for some of you, you're bringing in your soulmate. And for some of you, you are going to be aligning to a higher purpose. There is something coming into your life, an opportunity, but it is up to you to decide what you are going to do with this opportunity. So just because there's a new opportunity coming in doesn't mean that it's actually going to stick. And if you don't pick up on the cues that the universe is sending you, yeah, it's like my throat. It's like I'm having to release energy right now. So allow yourself to have this newness come in and recognize, take a moment and pause. The Hierophant here, take a moment and pause and be with what the universe is trying to send you. Maybe it's coming through friends. Maybe you're hanging out with your friends and you're finding that something new is coming into your life. Allow yourself to dive deeper. Let the waters of adventure surround you. Don't be scared. If you have been hurt in the past, believe me, if you have been hurt in the past, it is okay to allow yourself to open up and love again. Because you definitely don't want this opportunity to pass you by. And the last card that I have here is the Numina. Seek inspiration in twilight wanderings. So this is just giving me like visionary energy. It is about seeking. So we do have this seeking energy here. It is time to leave the shore. It is time to leave what has kept you safe. Now, mind you, there are some things that we do for ourselves that keeps us safe. So if you're maybe just in some sort of situation where it's pertinent that you keep this safety, don't necessarily change that at all, but maybe find ways of leaving this situation and freeing yourself. That definitely, I just felt like I needed to say that too. It's time to leave the shore. So if there's an unfavorable position that you're finding yourself in, it's time to trust and believe in yourself and move away from the shore, move away from the safety, because when you leave, this revelation is going to come through and you're going to be so free and it's going to be so emotionally fulfilling. And that's what that new emotional beginning is going to be. So again, when we're bringing in these new forces or something old with the new, it's going to take a moment to bring into balance these two different cups that we're trying to fill. And it's okay if one gets poured out. It's okay just to be in the present moment. So again, we are in Mercury retrograde. So in this, for only part of Gemini season, right? So the beginning of Gemini season, let's take some time to be patient with ourselves in this new energy that we're finding ourselves in, and trust that the inspiration and the messages, the intuitive messages that we're receiving are putting us in the best possible direction. We're shooting ourselves in the best possible way, and it's going to alight the fire inside. It is going to be divinely aligned, and it's not an opportunity that you're going to want to pass up. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this was your pile, I'm sending you all the love and blessings, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hello, my pile twos. If you chose pile 2, this is what you can expect in Gemini season. So we'll start off with your tarot cards. So we have the 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Justice, and King of Cups. So right away for my pile 2s, I am getting that there's going to be some sort of, or there already is some sort of internal conflict that is happening. And it's causing there to be conflict on the outside as well. Because we have the 2 of Swords, you see here that she has 2 swords crossing over her heart and a blindfold over her eye. And I'm being guided to look at the crescent moon right there. So something has not been fully illuminated. Something is not being fully recognized right now. And you're kind of just walking through the dark, which is causing you, I feel like, to be stressed out and on shaky ground. Like there's this kind of inner turmoil that's happening. There's this doubt, there's hidden information, kind of confusion as well. I'm reading some of the key words on here just to bring into perspective more of what these feelings could be. And I'm being guided to say that Gemini energy is in the first, it's the most immature air sign. Now that's not to say that all Geminis are immature or anything like that, but it is kind of aloof. So Gemini energy is kind of aloof. So in this Gemini season, there's going to be things that are going to be revealed to you that as we're moving along here, I kind of see the Knight of Cups as you moving forward from this. But I do want to talk about the 5 of Wands. So you see all these different hands here and they're like clashing. So there's energy that's clashing. Yeah, it says clash of egos, obstacles. There's this rivalry, aggression, competition. So I think possibly that there's something to do with ego here, an underdeveloped ego that is keeping you in a space of turmoil, keeping you in the space from being fully seen, and it's coming from multiple sides. So it's not only you that is having this happen, but maybe you're in a fight with somebody right now. Maybe multiple people are involved in this energy. Maybe there's drama going on and there's not much that you can do about it right now because all of the information hasn't been revealed. And we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So giving yourself, just allowing yourself to be in this energy. And I'm not too sure when Mercury retrograde ends. I believe it's around the 3rd of June. So I do see this as the first couple of weeks of Gemini that this energy is going to be at its highest. So I feel like if it's not already happening, I really do feel like that this is already happening though, honestly, and that it's just going to take some time to resolve. And I feel like there's not much that you can do about it right now. And that's okay. That's the thing, is like, it is okay to not be able to do much about it, but the word is boundaries. So putting boundaries in place and saying, getting clear. To be kind is to be clear. So get clear on what it is that you, first of all, will accept and what you will not accept. And if these are your friends or family even, because Gemini rules siblings, family, friends, communication, put up boundaries. I definitely feel like you need to go within right now. Yeah, 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So it's like you're still learning what your boundaries are, or because of this situation, your boundaries are changing. And I just keep saying boundaries because I feel like because the swords are crossed right here and all of this is just crossed, like the energy is blocked. It's not allowing it to flow with ease. So yeah, just setting up boundaries within yourself and knowing for certain what it is that you will take and what you will not take. But moving forward, we have the Knight of Cups. So in this situation, you're going to be learning new emotional boundaries. You're going to be learning new emotional ways to protect your energy. And it's actually going to be very graceful. The word is the graceful. Maybe you're going to end up being the mediator, the negotiator. Maybe in this situation, you happen to be caught in the middle of it all. And there's nothing that really you can say to the other party or the other party involved right now. But I think moving forward, you will end up being the mediator. You'll end up being the one that shows them that there's a different way to do this. And I think that, you know, you might have been in this role before. So maybe this is specifically for somebody with family issues going on right now, or somebody who feels like family, that you are going to be the one that's going to shed some light upon the situation. Also because the Knight of Cups is known as like Prince Charming, or the knight in shining armor comes to save the day. Also, the knights are very strong, and we also have the King of Cups over here, and the knights protect the king. So you are learning how to protect your own boundaries in this and separate yourself. Maybe this is you protecting yourself and separating yourself from this energy, and you moving more into the Knight of Cups, where you know that giving some time to pass, this is your strength. This is your grace. This is your charm that you just naturally have. And I'm getting a lot of Libra energy in this. So maybe you're a Libra. Also, maybe whoever you're dealing with is a Libra. But also because we have the Justice card here too. So, and the glyph here is Libra. So there's a lot of Libra energy going on in here. Also because we have the charm. Libras are known to be charming. I'm a fellow Libra myself, and I find myself being called charming a lot. It's not that to say, because the Knight of Cups can also be, on the reverse side of that, very narcissistic and very, they can be fake. So make sure that you are putting up boundaries and actually expressing from this real authentic version of yourself. We don't want to lie, or the word is like weasel our way through life. We want to be truthful to who we are and our emotional fulfillment, the things that we fill up in our cup. We just want to make sure that we're being solid in that. And so this brings me to the Ace of Wands. And again, anytime that we have aces in this is actually in the first reading, so that's why I said again, but the first pile, but anytime we're given an ace in the tarot, it's an opportunity from the universe. So this just happens to be the wands. This is fire energy. So maybe this is you, after moving through all of this tension and this energy right here, you're coming up with creative ways to move through this, energy. And maybe this is just an internal battle that you're having on yourself. Maybe you're going through a hard time and you just don't know what to do. Just give it some time. Just give it some time. Give yourself patience. Give yourself grace. Be your own grace. Be your own knight in shining armor, and just allow yourself to be where you're at, because that's totally okay. It happens. So with the Ace of Wands, there's this sort of new desire that's starting to arise within you. Maybe from this, you can't take it anymore and it's causing you to move forward, except this time you're like emotionally charged. So the Knights also represent teenagers. So this is, think about us teenagers when we were teenagers and our emotional turbulence that we had. It's not to say that it's not reliable, but it can be fluctuating really quickly. So whatever we're learning from this scenario right here, it's bringing in a new like inspiration. There's new opportunities. There's this creative spark, a new initiative. There's just new energy, new opportunities that are starting to arise because of this situation. And if this situation hadn't happened, this opportunity would not be presenting itself. Which brings me to justice. And this is ruled by Libra, and it's also air energy. So this is showing me that there's something that is going to be bringing itself into balance. So there's something that's trying to balance itself out here. So with that being said, I feel like whatever lessons you're learning here or the energy that you're in here is completely the opposite of this energy here. And when we get to the justice, it's about bringing these two energies into balance. So we're trying to be more in this energy, right? But we had to have this happen in order for this to happen. And when we find ourselves in justice, we can find that when we're trying to balance these things out, we tend to go back. So I feel like maybe some of you are, maybe this is directly just you fighting your own, it's almost like you're fighting your own demons. And you keep finding yourself in this pattern of going back and forth from this energy to this energy, to this energy to this energy. And it's almost like you're getting mad at yourself for going back and forth so much, but trust, and because we have the King of Cups here, trust that every time you move forward and take a step back, it is 100% needed. And now maybe this time somebody else is involved and it's finally your last stand. It's your last time to say this isn't happening anymore. And this is you moving forward and bringing into balance this emotional energy that's sort of coming through. Because we do have water energy here and Two of Swords. I mean, Two of Swords is pretty energetically charged, even though it's about the mind. It is very, it's like confusion, avoidance, conflict, inner conflict. So bringing it here to the King of Cups, the King is devoted. He's emotionally mature and balanced. He's intuitive. He's compassionate. He's supportive. And he's highly, highly empathic. And this is the energy, this is the outcome. So no matter how many times you find yourself in this cycle, because we can be in justice for a very, very long time. We can be in this energy of trying to figure out this cause and effect and this truth. We can be in this energy for a very, very long time, and it's okay. It's okay, just as long as you're devoted to yourself and moving forward with grace, and allowing these new opportunities to flow in, new opportunities for growth from this situation. It's going to be beautiful for you because you're learning. You're needing to learn these lessons. And without these lessons, you wouldn't be, or without this lesson, you wouldn't be in the King of Cups energy. So with that being said, we have courage here. And we have friendship. So, courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. And friendship. Bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too. So, maybe some of you guys really are fighting with your friends. Or maybe you're being asked to seek guidance. So seek support. And in this support that you're going to be finding or seeking out, because Gemini also rules friendships. Gemini is about communications. It's about the other. And And maybe you're feeling like you're stuck. Two of Swords. Maybe you're feeling like you're stuck and you don't really know where to go. So you're being asked to seek out guidance from your friends, from your family, whoever you're not in an argument with. And have the courage to do so. By you being brave, true, and bright, you allow others to do the same, and this builds a muscle within you that you will continuously be able to step forward in courage and in faith and trust and believe that you are being divinely led by your intuition. So I have messages of the mermaids. So what do the mermaids have to say? We have the Atlanteans. And we have the Starkissed skin. So the Atlanteans. Some of us once dwelled in the lost lands, legendary places and times when we were the teachers. We, the mermaids of Atlantis, have returned. You can take up new tasks, discover talents, and learn new skills when we come to you. Guys, yeah, so this is bringing me to the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So dwelling in the lost lands, this is this energy. You feel like even though Atlantis really is a lost land, I'm feeling the sense that this is the Two of Swords energy. Like you're feeling lost, you're feeling confused. Some of you might even be going through like a spiritual awakening, or a dark night of the soul. And you're just feeling really lost and like internally conflicted and confused. Which is very, very common for the dark night of the soul because we're seeking out our shadows. Our shadows are finding us, and sometimes we like to hide from them, but there's no hiding from your shadow. So that's when we're being asked to have courage and to reach out to our friends because sometimes we can't do it all by ourselves. It's really hard. It is really, really hard. And also the King of Cups is about ultimate friendship. He's the one that will comfort the Queen too, but you have the King here, and he's willing to comfort any and every being that comes his way. And this is you. So go out and find your friends. Go out and have the courage to seek help, because we're not meant to be alone. We're not meant to be lost. So legendary places and times when we were the teachers. Yes, you are your own teacher and your friends are your teachers too. We, the mermaids of Atlantis, have returned. You can take up new tasks. So the new tasks, Ace of Wands here, guys. There's this new opportunity that's coming in. Discover talents. It's your passions, the things that really excite you, and learn new skills. So there's really this opportunity to learn how to love yourself more. That's really what I feel like it is, learning how to fiercely love yourself. And in that, these new opportunities, these new projects are going to start inspiring you and awakening you to your true essence, to your brightness, to my courage now returns this night. Yeah. Some of you guys are really going through a dark night of the soul. I really feel that. And you felt lost. So, the Starkissed skin. We the Starkissed see how much you do for others. Shed the skin of service and reconnect with the wild sea self that is your deeper truth. Do for yourself what you have so willingly done for others. So again, it reminds me of the Justice card and the Knight of Cups, how I said maybe you're the mediator, and this Libra energy, like this is you learning how to give and receive. So when we feel like maybe this is what's happening with somebody, when we're going through an awakening, sometimes we put a guard up and we block out our heart. Two of Swords over here. She has the swords crossed over her heart and blindfold on. So she's not really able to see the full on picture. And so do for yourself what you have so willingly done for others. So you being the mediator between maybe family or friends, it's time to take a step back and give yourself love. It's time for you to withdraw your energy from things that suck you dry. There is so much that you have done for others that it's time to give to yourself. And it's very, very much needed right now. So with that Libra, it's that giving, that receiving, and this will help you bring back into balance what it is that will best help serve your highest and greatest good. So with that, we have the silent one. Watch the shifting shadows and be a caretaker of silence. Yeah. So this is just showing me the shadow. You're going through a spiritual awakening. I really do feel like if you're in this pile, you're either about to embark on a spiritual awakening or you've been in it and you're in this dark night and you're having these shadows come to you. You're having your shadow self really be at the forefront of your mind, and it's confusing you. It's conflicting you. It's causing you a lot of inner turmoil, a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict. And at this point, it's time for you to withdraw and just allow yourself to receive in this moment and allow yourself to just be in the space of silence. Maybe we need to just seek out our friends and let them be the teachers. Let them show us what they have done maybe in this situation or a similar situation. Our friends can be our greatest teachers. You'll be able to shift your shadows and be more in the King of Cups energy, which is where you're headed. I really feel like the last card in this is where you're ultimately headed. And that's really such a beautiful place to be in. So if you chose pile number 2, I am sending you so much love and light, and just be gentle with yourself in this transition period. Hello, if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. And this is what you can expect in Gemini season. So I do have a few cards pulled for you here. And we'll start out with the tarot. So I have the 8 of Pentacles, the World, Page of Wands, 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords reversed, and the Moon card. So right away, what I'm seeing is this new energy. Something that you have built, something that you are really connected to in the material world. This is you developing your skills. So there's something that you have been building upon and building and building and grinding and grinding. And you have this commitment, you have this high standard, and you're really talented at it. And you're just sitting here and building and building and building. And the World card here. Yeah, so the key words here are completion, integration, accomplishment, world travel, bigger picture, evolution, fulfillment, harmony, sense of belonging. So I feel like you guys have already gone through a sort of awakening or a sort of finding what your true purpose is in life, and you're building at that. And you're dedicated to fulfilling this soul purpose, this soul destiny. And with the World card here, it's you taking that next step and showing the world this talent, this thing that you've been building and building and building. Now we're only at the 8 of Pentacles, so we still have the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles and then all the court cards. So there's still some time to go, but I think you're being asked to take the next step, which is kind of huge for you. I feel like it's actually kind of really big, and you're willing to do it though is the thing, because I have the Page of Wands here. Which shows adventure, excitement, fresh ideas, cheerfulness, energeticness, fearlessness. young spirit, limited potential, extrovert. So wow, wow, wow. Yeah, take that next step, you guys. You are 100% ready to step in and move in the direction of your talent, of your passions, of your soul's divine light and purpose. This is very, very good fortune here. And I feel like this is the beginning of Gemini season for you. There's really, really good potential here for you. You just got to take those steps because the energy is ripe for the taking. Now we have the Eight of Cups. And it's really interesting because I feel like this tarot reading is like divided in half here. So yes, move forward 100%. That's what you need to be doing. Now, with the Eight of Cups, you're going to be moving on. So maybe this is like a move. So the Eight of Cups, you see her walking away from her cups and this desert that she's having to move through, and this just one little stream of water that's going to keep her alive. So maybe this is a risk for you moving forward. Maybe you don't feel like you're ready, but you're ready. So we have the Ten of Swords reversed, which is recovery, regeneration, moving on, even stronger, lessons learned, survival, painful swords falling out, healing. So yeah, something I think is going to happen where it feels like it's going to throw you off your rocker. So the Eight of Cups, maybe it's somebody's, we're in Mercury retrograde right now. So maybe somebody got back with their ex and it's actually going to hinder you. So I would wash out that energy. You know that it wasn't serving you. You know, maybe this is just for one person, but you know that it's not serving you and it's time for you to move on. Yeah, so and for those who are moving towards their passions, it feels like there's going to be something here that you're going to moving into the unknown. Yeah, you're going to be moving into the unknown here. It feels like you're going to be taking, it's almost like the hero's journey, or like there's this call. There's just this call that is being asked of you, and it's going to be a lesson, that's for sure. But it's not a bad thing because you needed to let it go. It's actually going to block you and hinder you if you hold on to it. So you're actually going to have to let go of it, but it's not going to be as detrimental as you feel like it's going to be. Or it's going to hurt you for a second and then you're going to move on. You're going to recover. You're absolutely going to, it's going to be for your highest and greatest good. And then we have the Moon card here. So the moon is very deep. Without this happening, you're basically just moving into the unknown. By you taking this step forward, actually, you know what, you guys? I'm going to pull another card for you because I just want some more clarity on this energy because I feel like it's not resolved yet. So it's not to say that this energy is going to be bad because that's not what I'm seeing at all. I feel like it's actually going to be, it's guiding you to trust your intuition. It's guiding you to trust and believe that, yeah. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Trust and believe that what you have been building is coming to fruition, that you taking these steps is still you building your foundations. It's still very, very important that you take this energy and move it along because it's part of your plan. It's a part of your soul's growth. And then I have the Ace of Swords, and this was reversed, which is showing me confusion, stress, miscommunication, mental blocks, rethinking an idea, poor judgment, dishonesty, hostility, arguments, destruction. So wow, this is kind of like back and forth energy, honestly. Okay, maybe you're feeling like, okay, this is hard to put into words. So it's going to feel like you shouldn't have taken that step. Something's going to happen that's going to kind of be really hard to understand why you had to do the things that you did. And it's going to actually stress you out. But we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So long-term investment, sustained patience. Patience, yes. This path is actually going to require immense patience, and there's going to be healing. There's going to be a journey. There's going to be such great reward. And actually, I'm going to start pulling. Yeah. So I wanted to start pulling these. So I have harmony here. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. So I feel like you guys are not taking the easy road. And grace, blessings, come to me to set me free. Yeah, so you guys are you're needing to take these steps, and I think you've known that you've been needing to take these steps, and it's time for you to take these steps, but with because we have the World card, so you're basically starting this whole new cycle. And in this cycle, you've never been here before. You've never been in this energy before, and it's gonna feel different. It's gonna feel like you're just needing to rebuild yourself back up in this energy, because I feel like your mind, Gemini season. So I feel like your mind is going to lie to you. And with the Moon card here, it's like you're needing to follow your intuition. Yeah, trusting intuition. Even though whatever is going to happen here, you need to trust that the steps that you have taken are exactly what needs to happen. Because again, we have I have the Seven of Pentacles, and then I have the Six of Wands under that. So there's victory here. There's something, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing this because this is your soul's path and your soul's purpose. And then under that, we had the Three of Cups, which is just a party. So whatever is going on over here, so I'm feeling like this harmony is for this section of the reading. So as you create, you're creating here, right? You will share. Yes, share your talents with the world. You need it. You absolutely 100%, the world needs to see it. And you're doing it with such love and care. And then as you're moving through this energy, keep your grace. Understand that whatever is happening here, you move forward with grace because you trust. This is actually going to test you. I really do feel like that whatever it is, and I chose this pile, so this is also a message for me too. That trust that you are being divinely led from your intuition, and realize that the unknown and the uncertainty isn't a bad thing. It's actually a beautiful space to be in because it's such a wonderful opportunity for growth. So I'm gonna go to, I have some mermaid cards here, and I have Mermaid Muse, and I have the Murrow's release. So Mermaid Muse, we the mermaids are sending inspiration. You will now have insightful ideas, revelations, and brilliant solutions to dilemmas disturbing your calm. Prepare to be illuminated with creativity and genius. Yes, guys, yes. So keep going. It's important that you keep going. This is like a trial by error almost. It's almost like Persephone descending into the underworld, or Dante's Inferno, how he goes through the underworld, but he comes back out a different person. Like there's this energy of like something's going to happen and it's going to awaken you to such a deeper sense of who you are. And it's actually such a good thing because it's going to cause you to heal things that you never would have healed if they didn't happen. and keep illuminating. Prepare to be illuminated with creativity and genius. Yes, yes, yes. When we start moving more into our power, into our alignment, more and more of that is going to keep happening. And you're just going to have more of these ideas, and this creativity is going to keep coming. And I feel like this is going to kind of extend way past Gemini season. So I don't know if I said it in this reading, but I feel like you guys might be going through an awakening or are already in one, and that there's going to be this sort of new awakening that's going to happen for you. So the Murrow's release. We, the Murrows, can release you from prisons created from false beliefs. We now give you the courage to escape anything that has encaged your soul. Rise up, be free, and happy. So, yes, 100%. This energy is going to feel like it's not like you took the wrong step. But we're in Gemini season, and it's our mind, it's our intellect, especially for Mercury retrograde. We feel it well before and we feel it well after. Our minds can lie to us. Our minds 100% can lie to us. And with the Eight of Cups here, we're just having to trust in our emotions, especially with the moon here. Trust in our intuition that it is guiding us exactly where we're needing to go, and recognize that this path is not for the easy. It is not the easy path, but we chose it for a reason, right? We chose it because we knew that it was going to be the best thing that our soul could do for ourselves. Yeah, and I'm also getting reminded of like the Devil card. So prisons created from false beliefs. So yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. This is going to be challenging. This is actually going to be challenging, but it is going to be for the greatest benefit that you could ever possibly imagine. And yeah, so this is Spiny Sister. Take pride in yourself. So whatever's happening, recognize the path that you have already been on. Recognize that you have, because we're on the Eight of Pentacles, there's been this huge journey that you've already taken. And I think in this energy over here, we're gonna forget the path that we took. And we have to take pride in ourselves. We have to be prideful and joyous of where we've been to where we are. And really just take a moment and give thanks and gratitude to yourself. That's what grace is all about. Give yourself grace. Grace blessings. Come to me to set me free. And we're in prison. Set me free. Guys, everything is gonna work out okay. It may not feel like it at first, but I promise you everything is going to work out okay. And if you've already taken a step through the door, then you're already moving into this energy, and you might already be feeling this uneasiness. But recognize that everything that has happened is meant to be how it is, and to trust yourself. Trust yourself and take pride in what you have accomplished, because again, this path is not for everybody. This path is actually really difficult, and be okay with that. Be okay in that energy, because it's needed. We need people like this out here. We need people who have been through the rough. Maybe you guys might have a lot of Scorpio house placements or just Scorpio energy in general, but this is you following your divine soul and divine life path. So I am sending you guys all of my love, all of my blessings, and thank you so much for coming to this reading. And take faith and take pride in where you've been and where you're going, and trust and believe that it is exactly where you need to be. Bye, you guys.